Well, there's good shows, then there's bad shows, and then there's Green. So without further ado, welcome to another episode of Mr. Anime Reviews. Green was originally made in 2003 and joint directed by Chisaki Matsumoto and Yuhi Moto. It was also made by a company guy or whatever named Groover. Not sure what the fuck Groover is, or who he is. I don't really want to know. And with that said, let's get to the plot of Green. The plot is about a school that is nestled in the mountains. It's an all-boys school, a lot of horny guys. It's a nasty place. The laundry machines have been broken for 2 years. And overall the education standard is extremely low. Well, one day, for some reason, an all-girls school comes to visit for a month in a bus to see if the boys and girls will get along, so maybe the two different boys and girls schools can join into one. When the bus pulls up to Keinon Academy, this girl, Midori Chistose, steps out and immediately tackles Yusuke. Why? Well, she claims to know him from the past. She claims to love him from the past. The problem? He has absolutely no idea who she is, where she came from, or why she just tackled him. Midori is probably one of the most uninteresting characters in the show. She's a complete airhead, and her character is nothing but a one-noter. All she says is, "I love you, Yutsuke, I love you, Yutsuke," and she chases him around, hangs on his arm, and then gets upset when he rejects her, which is completely stupid. Shut up, bitch. Deal with it. The guy doesn't like you. But I'm not on Yutsuke's side. He's our main character, and he does not look interesting. He doesn't say anything particularly interesting, and there is nothing about him notable that stands out. The only thing that I instantly thought when I saw him was, what is that on his shoulder, a UPS tag? It's of course a school logo, but that doesn't make any difference. Yutsuke is a very, very boring main character. Get to know these three, because they will probably terrify you. They're Yutsuke's three friends that follow him around, and generally fuck up his relationship with everybody. Ichiban's the one with the blonde hair. He thinks he's hot stuff, and he thinks that a diamond necklace and putting roses in his pocket and drenching himself in perfume, which you see in episode 2, is going to get girls. His ideas to get women are completely stupid, but not nearly as stupid as what I'm about to tell you. Tenjin is a complete freak. He's a freak. The idea that someone like him exists in this world is absolutely horrifying. I know this is fictional, but it's absolutely fucking terrifying. You know what he does to get off? You know what makes him excited? He likes to eat rice in front of the girl he likes. Yes, he thinks it's attractive to gobble down a bowl of rice in front of the girl that he likes. You know how terrifying that must be for the girl? Some guy in your face eating a fucking bowl of rice? And finally, for this fat man, Todatomo, or Bashi as they call him, is the most disgusting character I have ever seen in anything. He's more disgusting than Season 2. He's so disgusting, it absolutely blows my mind. The guy's gross. Together, these three make a terrifying trio. They take every chance they get to see girls naked, even going to outrageous lengths like dressing up as girls to understand how the mind of a girl works. Newsflash, that's not how you do it. Even worse, these idiots practice sexual moves and sexual seduction on each other. So let me get this straight. They apparently are the straightest guys ever because they can think about nothing but seeing the girls that come nude and spying on their baths. Yet, back to back, they want to practice moves on each other and act like fags. Okay, so they're apparently the strongest type of bisexual that you could ever find. So what can I say about the plot of Green? Well, it doesn't really pick up until episode 9. And actually, I looked at the American credits, and episodes 9 through 10 for Green, or episodes 9 through 12 for Green got a new director. My guess is because the first one shot himself. Well, the story, as I said, does not progress. It takes place, one episode maybe takes place in a library, or is featured around the nurse's office, or is maybe featured around a PE storage facility. Absolutely boring episode titles. Like, for instance, episode titles are like Panic in the PE Room or A Fall in the Nurse's Office. Just stupid shit that I could probably come up with brainstorming with myself. The voice acting is miserable. The American dub is among the worst I've ever seen. The Saturday morning kid shows had better voice acting. Those are actually fairly good, but Green is not. The Japanese dub, it's decent. How about the music? The intro theme is a catchy pop little tune, but the rest of the music, such as the suspense and the action, is recycled so many times. In fact, the music is probably more recycled than this can. Animation. Well, here you go. Here's some screenshots. Not much to look at if you ask me. They completely avoid showing fingers on some occasions because they can't draw them. Overall, it's obvious to me that Green Green wasn't even trying to be a good show. The director probably was very satisfied with his train wreck. But as for me, I can't say I was. I award Green Green a 2 out of 10. 2 being for the only 2 times I actually laughed throughout all 12 episodes. If you're looking for a disappointing anime, Green Green will exceed your expectations.